Hey, StarCraft 2 fans, how's everybody doing? It's Lasercorn from Mahalo Video Games, and we've got another game from the Dreamhack 2010 event that went on. This one, Dabu, the Zerg player, who I just cast a game between him and Liquid Tyler, and you should really check that game out, because if you don't, I'm going to ruin the ending for you. So go check that out before you watch this one. Dabu v. Liquid Tyler. And now I will tell the people that are still here, because they already saw that game, that Dabu beat Liquid Tyler, which was surprising to me because I'd been following Liquid Tyler in the MLG and he's a very good player. And I'd never really heard of Dabu, so it was a little bit surprising to me that he was defeated. Or that Dabu was able to defeat Liquid Tyler. And so here we are on Shakura's Plateau with Goody, who I also am unfamiliar with, and Dabu. Gonna take a second here while Goody walls off his base to plug the laser. Wait a second. Oh, that was a little weird. Okay, one of these is just going out to scout. Okay, plug the Lasercorn challenge. If you send me an email, lasercorn@mahalo.com. That's Lasercorn with an S. With your Battle.net name and character code, every week I draw one of those names, and we play for a $50 gift card to GameStop or something equally as awesome. So you should do that. I'm not that hard to beat. You know, I don't play that much. I don't practice religiously, and when I am playing, I usually have a few drinks. So yeah, come on, give it a shot. I encourage all skill levels to try. And oh no, bunker rush from Goody. This is bad for Dabu. And here we go. He's bringing out the drones to try and shut this bunker down before a Marine can hop in there and destroy this hatchery coming up. And wow, good play from Dabu. It looks like he's going to chase off the SCV before he gets a chance to finish the bunker. And whoa. Those two kind of passing through each other there. And will these drones go back up and try and take down this bunker? I think that's a good idea. Not a good idea to leave it standing. Uh-oh, here comes a Marine, though. Marine is already here. And with good micro, it can be very difficult to take out a Marine. But good micro from Dabu as well, pulling the injured drone to the back of the line and sending him back to work on this bunker. And he's got Zerglings on the way, 4 of them. So if these drones can hold here, and the SCV did go down, so that bunker cannot get finished building now. So excellent defense by Dabu, and here come the Zerglings, and bad news for those Marines. I don't even know where they're going. Maybe just trying to finish off that one last drone that was very hurt. Figured maybe he could do some damage to the economy. So the bunker rush fails. Excellent defense by Dabu, and he has just been playing very impressively since I started watching him. One game ago. And it looks like these Zerglings are moving out now. They're Slowlings right now. No metabolic boost out for them yet. But I imagine that's on Dabu's list of things to do. And they're not going to get in here. This Terran wall off is too good. They can do a little scouting, poke their heads up the ramp, see what they can see. But also what they can do is stop this expansion from going up, which they will do by sitting right here where the expansion wants to go. But Marines coming out now to clear the way for this expansion, and those Zerglings don't stand a chance. Wow, they tried to retreat actually and didn't make it. So the Marines, or the Zerglings, gunned down by the Marines, and both players now have an expansion. Looks like we got some mules saturating this expansion, and a orbital command transforming in there. Meanwhile, back up in the base, it looks like kind of a, no, not a 1-1-1, 2 factories coming up. So very mech-heavy build. We'll probably see a lot of tanks and Hellions. And Zerglings moving out across the field. Meanwhile, Banelings coming out. Banelings not so good against a very mech-heavy build. Not sure how that's going to play out for Dabu. But against mechanized units, you really want... Oh, I don't know. Maybe Mutalisks. A lot of Zerglings, though, on the field. And here come the Banelings morphing in. And they can take down this bunker pretty easily. And if they do go for this command center, they can take that out, too, probably without too much trouble. But you don't see a lot of Zerg players. Oh, good surround on the Hellion from Dabu. You don't see a lot of Zerg players. And that tree caught fire. That's funny. You don't see a lot of Zerg players using the Banelings on the command centers. And these Zerglings running right past that bunker and proving it's kind of useless. And here come the Banelings to take it out. And down goes that bunker, and all the Marines in it will die. And wisely lifting off that command center as well, that orbital command. And more Banelings morphing in now. It looks like we're going to see a Baneling bust. So he's going to try and knock down this... Probably he'll go for the supply depots, maybe even this barracks with the Banelings. And here they come. A couple of them getting taken out. Oh, and he's going right for the bunker. A couple of them got taken out on the way in, but they do make it in. And Dabu now wreaking havoc as he is inside this base with these Zerglings. SCV's coming out to try and repair this tank at the same time, also attacking these Zerglings. And they are mixing it up. Hellion goes down, and it looks like they're going to be able to keep this tank alive, but there's still a contingent of Zerglings off in the corner here that are still running around this base, and it looks like those ones are morphing into Banelings meanwhile, and these SCVs have to stay up the line. They have to not mine to try and keep this tank alive and try and fend off this Zergling rush, but the tank will go. Oh, it's so close to dying, and down it goes. And here come the Banelings now, gonna explode all over these SCVs, and they are light units, so the Banelings do a lot of damage to them. And oh no, more Zerglings now streaming in, and you could see even more coming in, more reinforcements coming in for Dabu, and I think this might be all for Goody. Wow. Dabu, just such an aggressive player, and just loves those Banelings. And look at that, Infernal Pre-Igniter coming out now for those Hellions, making them so deadly against the Zerglings. And this is really the right unit mix, Hellions and Pre-Igniters, the right unit mix to deal with Banelings and Zerglings, but he just does not have enough units, and he lost so many SCVs, and not to mention he had to give up his expansion in that initial attack. I just think it might be too late for Goody to get back in this game, but you never know. And it looks like here come the Hellions doing some damage, and looks like the Zergling's going to try to engage here, but they're just going to get burned away by that blue flame. Let's see what the Harvester count is. Wow, Harvester count surprisingly even, and actually income showing a significant lead for Goody against Dabu. And what is that over there? That's an Overlord. Okay. And now these Hellions are going to try and come in, maybe do a little economic damage of their own, but that Queen is there blocking them. And that Infernal Pre-Igniter upgrade really only affects light units. So, not too much of a threat to the Queen, and two Spine Crawlers coming up now to just fortify that front base there, front of that expansion. Goody, though, has moved his command center back to his expansion, and he is going to re-saturate here, and it looks like they're kind of resetting. And look at all those Hellions on patrol. This is actually kind of bad for Dabu. I thought Dabu had it when he was in the base, wreaking all sorts of havoc, but Goody making a pretty significant comeback here. Spire on the way for, let me see if I can follow these guys. Yeah, Spire on the way for Dabu, while these Hellions come after the base, and they're not going to make it up that ramp, I don't think. No, not against two Queens and two Spine Crawlers. They're Blue Flame Pre-Igniter thingies are pretty much useless against this unit mix up here. So nice tech switch into Roaches here for Dabu, and he's got Mulus coming as well out of that very Baneling heavy, Zergling heavy build he had going before. And that was the right move, because like I said before, if you have tanks and Blue Flame Hellions against Zerglings and Banelings, you're going to be in a lot of trouble if you're playing Zerg. So, good tech switch, get the Roaches out there, get some mutas in the air, and I think we're I think Dabu's still got the upper hand so far. Especially considering there's 8 mutas on the production tab. Uh-oh. But the anti-muta, the Thors, are on the way. And, oh, Thor is here. Hey guys, what's up? This is Lasercorn. I just want to remind you to subscribe, comment, and rate these videos. Also, if you have any requests for videos you want to see or just want to say what's up, send that over to requests@mahalo.com. Alright, thanks a lot, guys.